In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Gentlemen of the press, with profound gratitude to Almighty Allah, I'm honored to address you today at the 5th edition of our monthly press briefing. The focus of today's presentation is centered on three critical areas of internal security, lands management, and power. These sectors have received substantial government attention, as strategically outlined in the Building Your Future document of this administration. Under the visionary leadership of His Excellency Malam Duko Marada, PhD, CON, the administration has made remarkable strides in tackling security challenges, settling a precedence for other regions across the country. A key achievement in this regard is the establishment of a formidable structure aimed at squarely addressing security challenges in the state. In the area of land administration, government has implemented contemporary technological-driven innovations in the Ministry of Lands and Fiscal Planning to ensure effective service delivery for land resource management. These initiatives are designed to enhance accessibility to land and improve land use planning. Furthermore, the administration has made significant investments in the power sector to boost socio-economic development. A major focus has been on expanding access to reliable electricity, particularly through solar-powered solutions targeted at critical public facilities such as hospitals, schools, and government offices. I will now provide highlights of some key achievements recorded in the three critical sectors as follows. Number one, internal security. In view of the current insecurity challenges facing the state and the Northwest region, this administration has accorded top priority in securing the lives and property of our citizens. Government has incurred huge expenditure in the recruitment, training, and equipping the newly established homegrown security outfit known as Katsina Community Watch Corps. To this end, government has procured operational vehicles, motorcycles, communication facilities, drones, combat equipment, and other logistics to complement the effort of our security agencies in the fight against banditry and other criminal activities. Government has adopted both kinetic and non-kinetic approach in dealing with the insecurity challenges in order to achieve maximum results. Part of the non-kinetic approach includes creation of the Ministry of Internal Security and Home Affairs, the formation of State Security Council Advisory Committee, enactment of law for the establishment of Katsina State Community Watch Corps, creation of the Office of the Senior Special Assistant on Victims of Banditry and IDPs, creation of the Office of Special Advisor Community Watch Corps, pre-medical treatment to victims of banditry and financial assistance to families of the victims, engagement of 7,545 imams, naibis, and ladans to preach peace and harmony among our people, engagement of 6,652 ward heads to serve in the traditional security architecture of the state, engagement of 918 local government level security supports to assist in sensitizing people on peace and harmony, engagement of 9,747 ward level security support groups to assist in sensitizing people on peace and harmony, restructuring and engagement of 918 local government area council committee, as well as creation of district vetting committees, hosting of Northwest Security and Peace Summit in partnership with the United Nations Development Program, UNDP. The summit has achieved significant milestones marking a pivotal moment in the nation's effort to enhance security, foster sustainable development, and facilitate unprecedented cooperation among regional security agencies. The summit has also succeeded in formulating a comprehensive security framework tailored to addressing the unique challenges of insecurity in the region. The kinetic approach includes the creation of Katsina Community Watch Corps, vigilantes, and deployment of volunteer security personnel across the state as follows. Recruitment of 1,466 security watch corps, phase 1, deployed to 8 frontline local government areas of Dandume, Faskari, Kankara, Tamusa, Batsari, Jibia, Sabua, and Safana. Recruitment of 550 security watch corps, phase 2, deployed to 10 vulnerable local government areas of Bakori, Musawa, Malamfashi, Danja, Funtua, Matazu, Charanchi, Batagarawa, Kulfi, and Busema. Engagement of 1,500 vigilante members. Deployment of 200 civilian hunters to vulnerable areas to complement the effort of conventional security agencies in combating insecurity. Gentlemen of the press, to finance these security outfits, government, in collaboration with the 34 local government areas of the state, expanded the sum of 36,865,034,376 naira 76 kobo to carry out the following activities. 1. Supply of 10 armored personnel carrier, 65 Hilux, and 700 motorcycles. Procurement of 1,900 units of tactical combat equipment for the takeoff of the Katsina Community Watch Corps. Payment of monthly allowances of 1,500 vigilantes, 1,279 community watch support groups, 6,652 ward heads, 2,515 imams, 2,515 ladans, 2,515 naibis. Recruitment, kitting, and training for batches 1 and 2, Katsina State Community Watch Corps personnel. Training of 1,100 community volunteers from the 8 frontline local government areas of the state. Purchase of drones, trackers, and communication network equipment for intelligence gathering. Purchase of combat equipment, consumables, life jackets, helmets, walkie-talkies, tear gas, hand grenades, among others. Construction of Community Watch Corps offices. Logistic and sustained operations in the frontline local government areas that are vulnerable. In order to cushion the trauma and sufferings of victims of armed banditry and internally displaced persons across the state, government has incurred an expenditure of 985,976,842 naira for their medication and financial assistance and other interventions. So far, a total of 2,286 victims have been offered financial assistance. Gentlemen of the press, I'm pleased to inform you that measures taken in this regard are yielding positive results, as peace and stability has returned back to some areas hitherto ransacked by the dreaded armed bandits. Number 2, lands and fiscal planning. The rapid population growth presents us with various challenges that must be addressed today so as to ensure sustainable growth for a better future. Government has made significant direct investment to prepare for the anticipated expansion of our cities, including modernizing of our land administration system, preparation of city master plan, and purchase of necessary heavy-duty equipment for the development control. Additionally, we have also made substantial payment of compensation to people affected by various land takeovers in public interest to allow for the expansion of major roads, development of new layouts, and construction of other infrastructure across the state. Here is the breakdown for all the project and expenditure in this sector. First, we instituted land administration reforms in the state through the establishment of the Katsina State Geographic Information Service, KAGIS. This is necessary to move us away from the tedious manual process of land administration and documentation that is prone to manipulation and fraud, to a technologically driven one that is transparent, faster, and generally allows efficient land record keeping, thereby reducing conflict between landowners and enhancing revenue generation. A transparent land resource management system requires the digitalization of land ownership records to meet the demands of the 21st century. In this regard, government has spent a total sum of 859,505,690 naira to provide all necessary equipment and facilities for the KAGIS project, including the development of a priority software and the purchase of hardware, as well as the procurement from Nigeria Security Printing and Minting Company, a highly secured document for the production of certificate of occupancy. In order to return to the culture of master planning as a guide for fiscal development in the state, we have so far invested 315,375,000 for the review of Katsina, Funtua, and Daura master plans 2025 to 2040. These master plans, together with 4 others, Dusama, Malamfashi, Mani, and Kankia, were originally prepared by British firm Max Lock in the early 70s and became outdated 25 years ago. Government has made all arrangements to also review the remaining 4 plans starting from this year to further prepare plans for other cities into 2026. We have also made significant investment to revive the Katsina Urban and Regional Planning Board. A total sum of 725 million was expanded to procure heavy machineries such as payloaders, excavators, load bed, tippers, hillocks, vehicles, together, and motorbikes for monitoring activities to ensure developers strictly adhere to building regulations. This administration has paid compensation totaling 3,173,933,929 naira to people affected by land takeover to allow various development projects across the state, including road construction, building and expansion of existing schools, hospitals, markets, and other infrastructural projects. Additional 2 billion was made available in this year's budget for continuous payment of compensation for the projects that are underway. The third one, power and energy sector. The inadequate supply of power has long been a major challenge affecting economic growth and development in the state. Recognizing this, government has taken strategic measures to enhance electricity supply through the provision of additional infrastructure and renewable energy initiatives. In an effort to provide sustainable power solution to critical facilities of government, a viable mini-grid solar-powered project are ongoing at General Hospital Katsina, Government House Katsina, and Katsina State Secretariat Complex at the total cost of 3,845,646,646 naira 37 kobo. In the same vein, government has embarked on the installation of solar-powered electricity in Katsina metropolis. Several power projects were also carried out in communities across the state, including the supply and installation of transformers, cables, repairs of equipment, and routine maintenance. To this end, the sum of 7,678,871,106 naira 71 kobo was expanded for various power supply related projects across the state, which include, among others, provision of 74-kilometer solar street lighting in Katsina metropolis, provision of 11-kilometer solar street light from Al-Qalam University roundabout to Dharma Rice Mill in Katsina, change of power supply from Yang Albasa, Eka, Kadantani to Kurae, covering 17 kilometers in order to restore electricity supply in these communities. Production and aesthetics of security lighting system through the construction of Japarana concrete technology in the median strips of Ring Road Phase 1 and 2B in Katsina metropolis. Repairs of vandalized electricity projects from Iyatawa, Chikakoshi, Mahuta, and Remawa, covering 8 kilometers high tension line to restore electricity supply at Iyatawa Ward in Rimi local government area. Award of contract for digital mapping of power lines and GPS location of all line materials transformers procured by Katsina State Government. Replacement of the 33 kV breakers and accessories to restore power supply at Umaru Musa Yar'Adua University. Ongoing installation and improvement of power supply Phase 1 at Kwadang Medina behind New Stadium, Katsina, Makera, Sabor, Abuja, Infuntua, and Ungwara Alkali in Disama. Improvement of power supply Phase 2 at GRA Mosque, Katsina, Marmara in Kafur, Entumaki Town, Kapi Rabo in Patagarawa, and Duduni in Kusada local government area. And provision of transformers, line extension, and upgrade of infrastructure of some selected communities across the state. This administration remains committed to expanding electricity access in rural areas to stimulate economic activities and improve living standard of our people. Gentlemen of the press, the three major sectors of internal security, land management, and power are among the areas that government has recorded tremendous achievements. The administration therefore remains resolute in sustaining the progress achieved in these areas of combating insecurity and attainment of peace and development. Government is committed to introducing more reforms in the areas of power supply and land administration so as to boost economic activities and build a stable and prosperous Katsina state. We call on citizens to actively contribute to peace building and support government initiatives. Together, we will continue to build a solid foundation for a brighter future of our people. Thank you for your attention, and may God continue to bless our state and the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Albishirinku ma'abota karatun jaridu da majallu. Sunana Ado Ahmad Gidan Dabino MON, shugaban kamfanin Gidan Dabino International Nigeria Limited, kuma sarkin mawallafa na Arewa. Kuna da labarin jaridar nan mai kara da faɗin duniya mai suna Katsina Times, wadda take bisa shafukan yanar gizo www.katsinatimes.com. Akwai ta a shafukan Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp channel da sauran shafukan sada zumunta. Jaridar tana bayar da labarunta cikin Hausa da Turanci. Jaridar tana da wani shafi na sada zumunta a Facebook da sauran shafuka mai suna jaridar taskar labarai. Jaridar tana buga wata mujalla da ke kawo labarun tarihi, abin mamaki da muhimman abubuwan da ke faruwa a Katsina da duk wani Bakatsine a ko'ina yake a faɗin duniya. Sunanta Katsina City News. Domin ƙarin bayani, kuna iya tuntuɓar waɗannan lambobi: 07043377779 ko kuma 080 0 ko kuma ku kira 080 36 34 29 32.